Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Nike, China 8.7. As you can see, things don't look too good for China. Northern China and Western China both are under the Soviet boot. Okay. First thing is tech. And of course, that's going to be computers. There's an 8, so computers goes to stage 3. Well, that'll score them a little more jack when they collect their money. Okay, now, since I overlooked something else again because I had it covered up with a damage marker. The nuclear air base in Zhejiang is threatened by the Soviets. So that results in nuclear air or naval base threatened is 8D12 for counter value release. And then nuclear air or naval base attacked, which that nuclear air base was. It was targeted by a facility strike. That's an additional 4D12 for counter value release. So, I'm going to roll this separately just in case there's some little quirk there that I haven't realized with the definition of attack maybe. Does a facility strike count as an attack? I would say yeah, but you know. Okay, so here's 8D12s. For the nuclear air base being threatened. And actually, no, it's down a different one. So it's just the nuclear air base. And there's no release. Okay, so now we're going to roll 4 more. That I'm saying that nuclear air base was attacked and gets these rolls. And there's a 12 and an 11. So if I am correct, China has achieved counter value release authorization. So we get this boomer. And you can't see it because the missile patrol boats are in the way, but their nuclear shipyard is right here adjacent to P-28. So he goes right there for the moment. Let's see, I believe that's going to take us to purchase now. They're not repairing anything because they don't have the money. Yeah, that's going to take us to purchase. And for this turn, China has bought 2 mechs and 3 paramilitary. That was all their money. Okay, so now we're going to combat. So, the theater missile here in eastern Tibet is going to shoot into Qinghai and target the what is now minor army base occupied by FEC. Okay. The missile silo in eastern Tibet is going to shoot, it's not going to matter, it's the same distance. We're just going to say they're going to shoot an IRBM 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces over here to target the major shipyard in Vladivostok. The missile silo in western Tibet is also going to shoot 5 spaces over here to Vladivostok to target the major airbase. Now, since those shots are targeting, well, they're missile shots, and they're targeting facilities that are more than 2 spaces away. So early warning is achieved, and each of these facilities will get 1 missile defense shot, according to table 24 in the rulebook. All right, and we're combat now. Since they have achieved counter value release and they have a boomer on the map, their boomer is going on silent running, and it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces from P28 up here to P5. Now, I think it can go on silent running and come back off silent running in the same combat move. I believe it can. So, it is now going to shoot an SLBM 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces at the minor city in Irkutsk. And since it's more than 2 zones away, early warning is achieved, and Irkutsk will get 1 missile defense shot. And then one other combat that just occurred to me. The SSG here in P17, getting gang-piled by the Soviets, is on silent running. It's going to go 1, 2 down here to P28, where it's going to come off silent running and shoot a pair of YJ8s, I think is what it shoots. Yeah, YJ8s at the Soviet fleet in P16. Put that back. Okay, let me look here at my notes and make sure I got all that right. I think so. So since the action is over there, we will just use the mobile dice tray and do our rolling over here. Of course, I will have to go get some D6. Go get the D6. So we're all ready to go. Okay, here we are. All right. Well, there's one more thing to check. Haven't shot any for a long time, so I'm going to make sure I had the attack value right for the nukes. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is the theater missile strike on the Army base in Qinghai. That's a minor Army base, gets 1 AMD shot. That's a miss. So 2d6. That's 9 damage. So we'll just put that right on there, 9 damage. Okay, next we are going to have the IRBM strike on the major shipyard in Vladivostok. So that is 1 AMD shot. 5 is a miss. So there's 3 d6s on that. That's 8. So 8 damage on this major shipyard. Now the ICBM against the major airbase in Vladivostok. Okay, that missile is shot down with a 4. And now we have the SLBM strike on the minor city in Irkutsk. So there's the ICBM defense that misses. 3d6. 9 and 6 is 15. Better check the max damage for a minor city. What do we have here? Minor city is max damage 10. So let's get us a mushroom cloud. The minor city in Irkutsk has been consumed by nuclear fire. Okay, that is, no, now we have the SSG shooting YJ8s into the fleet there. Shooting 2 of them, they have no defense. I'm pretty sure YJ8s are a 6 or less. Well, there is a 6, so let me make sure. Well, I was way off. YJ8s are 3 or less, so there's no joy there. So that's it for that. Move the mobile dice tray back out of the way. That's the end of combat. Non-combat. Let's see. Oh, the light infantry at Gansu is surrounded, so he is out of supply. We're gonna do a daisy chain move here. 2 light infantry from Guangxi are gonna move up to Zhejiang. 2 light infantry from southern Yunnan are going to move over to Guangxi. And that's it for non-combat. Place units. 2 mechs and 3 paramilitaries go into northern Yunnan. There's that. That's units placed. Collect money. China is at 7 on the income chart. Is that correct? I think it's correct because Qinghai wasn't worth anything. Let's see here. Three, 6. Where's the other one? Neither of the Tibets are worth anything, neither of the Yunans. Gansu's not worth anything. I'm only counting 6. How in the world did I have them? Inner Mongolia wasn't worth anything. Well, I don't know, but what I count on the map only comes up to 6. So that's what I'm going to reduce them down to. So it's going to be 6 plus 3 for independent arms sales makes 9. Nothing for any of that, nothing for any of that, nothing for any of that or that. Stage 3 of computers is worth 7. So that'll make 15 in the Chinese bank. Of course, they have by shooting the counter force and counter value strikes against FEC, they have now released them for those 2 levels of nuclear devastation. We'll put those on the map later on FEC's turn. Well, actually, I guess they should probably go on now. Nah, FEC's turn will be fine. Okay, China collected their money. I'm not going to worry about missiles because honestly, they're not going to be able to shoot everything they currently have, I don't think. Well, they're only going to produce 1 YJ8. They shot 1, so that's a net loss of 1. They don't have any undamaged major air bases, so they can't produce any cruise missiles. No undamaged major shipyards, so they can't produce any anti-ship missiles. And they get 1 silkworm. Okay, there I did the missiles. Ozark Outpost, over and out.